Super Simple Sustenance, Secret 3. Eat like a horse. The secret to burning fat. In this video, we'll uncover the secrets to nutritive fitness and truly balancing your diet, one meal at a time. Giddy up! Graze like a horse. Don't gorge like a pig. Grazing on small meals throughout the day keeps your metabolism active and helps you burn fat more efficiently. Plus, it affords your body the opportunity for absorption, for assimilation, and for appropriation of nutrients, safely, soundly, and slowly. Ideally, your goal should be to eat 7 separate times throughout the day. Yes, this can definitely include your 2 to 3 or more servings of fruit or fruit smoothies each morning. In fact, anytime you eat anything, even a tiny snack like a stalk of celery or a stalk followed by a handful of nuts, it counts as a meal. The secret to this specific secret is super simple. Don't starve, and do snack. Every time you eat, your body burns calories during the digestion process. The number of calories most people burn each day from eating like this actually exceeds how many calories they burn through exercise. Let me reiterate, because this is actually mind-blowing. The number of calories most people burn each day from eating real, fresh, nutrient-dense foods actually exceeds how many calories they burn through exercise. Let's all take advantage of this essentially effortless exercise in eating to burn lots of extra calories, as the best things in life are often free. If we choose to eat healthily, we now have the choice to also eat heartily. After a month or so of eating healthily and heartily, the level of the enzyme in your body which stores body fat, Lipoprotein Lipase, or LPL, will significantly decrease. After this happens, it becomes increasingly difficult for your body to store food as fat. Yay for our smart bodies! If you feed your body, it knows that food is available, so it sheds fat. If you starve your body, it responds to the deprivation by trying to store every morsel. What's the moral to this story? We need to respect our Creator by working with our complex creation, not against it. Does that make sense? At least it gives you something to think about during your next workout, right? Anyway, tangential transitions aside, how many people do you know who eat like a horse and are as skinny as a fence post? Perhaps there is a correlation? Eating the right foods in the right amounts can make a ginormous difference. It's not just about eating less, but eating more intelligently. Remember, your body is designed to thrive on good nutrition, on great nutrition. Eat foods that are God-made, not man-tampered. And reflect upon the miracle in your mirror, one meal at a time. The metamorphosis to your new, healthier body literally begins with your next healthier bite. Free fitness. Let's sweat the small stuff. Each time you eat, your metabolic rate increases, causing your body to heat up for several hours. Many times, people actually begin perspiring after a big meal. This phenomenon is called dietary-induced thermogenesis, or the thermic effect of food, and basically means that your body is burning calories and producing heat, the actual definition of a calorie, in response to your food intake. This increase in caloric expenditure is due to the additional energy required to masticate, digest, absorb, transport, assimilate, store, and appropriate the food that you eat. That's 7 things, right? It's always all about the 7s. Because of all of these processes, and your contemporaneous and consequential dietary-induced thermogenesis, the more often that you eat, the more calories you will burn. All things being equal, of course. By anyone's standards, this is a pretty good deal. Be smart. We're an ingenious species. As stated earlier, another incredible benefit of increasing meal frequency is the alteration of the level of the enzyme Lipoprotein Lipase. One of the major functions of this LPL enzyme is the control of the amount of fat that is stored within the body's fat cells. If you don't eat regularly, your level of LPL increases dramatically and rapidly. It's a protective mechanism for those times when food might not be as readily available. With more LPL present in your body, you are likely to store more fat. In tough times, this is a great thing. But most of the time, for most people, this can be a little rough, since the body is very good at becoming very efficient at storing fat. However, the good news is that research shows that by eating more frequently and more regularly, the amount of the LPL enzyme in your body decreases significantly. This in turn makes the process of fat storage much more difficult, causing you to store less fat. It's kind of the opposite of what you might expect, but it's true. In a nutshell, the more frequently you eat, all other things being equal, the more likely you'll become leaner and stay leaner. Again, this only works if you're eating the good stuff. Winning the race. Slow and steady. One of the greatest advantages of spreading your daily food intake over smaller, more frequent meals is the stabilizing effect that it has on your blood sugar and insulin levels. This provides your brain with a slow, steady supply of essential nutrients, enabling you to perform at your best throughout the entire day. Consequently, you won't experience the erratic changes in energy or alertness that often come with larger meals. Lunch slump syndrome is so inconvenient, but is totally avoidable, at least most of the time. Personally, I prefer to save up my fiesta siesta times for Fatterday Saturday, my one pig out day each week. On all other days, it's best to strive to keep your body's fuel tank between 1/4 and 3/4 full. And don't forget, always fill it up with veggies first. Try to eat before you get too hungry, and stop eating before you get too full. Eat a piece of fruit or two, or perhaps half a sandwich, which can each be considered a meal or a snack, since they are both basically the same thing anyway. Tune into how your body feels. Don't let yourself feel too hungry, and never let yourself feel too full. Science made simple. Easy as 1, 2, 3. There are always exceptions to rules, questions on answers, and simple solutions for special situations. Nonetheless, these 3 simple secrets to sustenance should always stand as the firm foundation in your quest to become a veritable health nut, burning fat like crazy in the process. Do your best to follow these realistic principles each day, and you'll no doubt realize real results every tomorrow. And don't forget that grazing like a horse most of the time can periodically be replaced with gorging like a pig on Saturdays, and like a piglet on Wednesday nights. This gets all of your cravings out of your system by getting them into your system, which actually prevents your body from getting into a pattern of complacent consumption. In a nutshell, it fuels the furnace and stokes your spirit. So, sparingly, and only periodically, eat anything and everything in sight. Then, after your very brief dietary detour, get right back on track. Fruit first. Always eat fruit first before anything. Veggies first. Always eat veggies first before anything else. Eat like a horse. In all ways, graze healthily and heartily. To learn all of my smartest, simplest, speediest, and safest scientific solutions to strength, stamina, stretching, and sustenance, please visit my Super 7 System website. The information is invaluable, and your health is priceless. I know that you can transform your body and your life in as little as 7 weeks, taking bite-sized steps, one day at a time. I'm always here to help and looking forward to meeting you at super7system.com.